I'm sorry I had to speak in Hindi language because the majority of the people don't understand. In the Western civilization, suddenly I find people have taken to a very licentious, vulgar, despicable life. I can't believe how can they be so stupid and ignorant. It seems they have no wisdom even to see that this is stupidity. Thank God you have achieved this self-realization. You got the light. You are so transformed. You look so beautiful. And that you have given up all those funny ideas of freedom. So clear cut. This must be, I don't know what to say, that in those Western countries to find out people who have such wise understanding of pure love and respect for your own purity. As if suddenly you have come out of that darkness and have bathed in the light of the divine. It's not possible otherwise. See the history of the Western countries. They never had very great kings, One kings, one king in England killed seven wives. If you in India, if one wife was killed, he would have been killed first of all before he killed the second one. So one sees that despite all that kind of a history and that kind of a vulgarity that has been going on for days together, and now it is the burst after war. Suddenly, you people have come up like lotuses and have made those countries so fragrant and so. But now they are afraid because they believe in licentiousness, they believe in vulgarity, they think it is their freedom. So they do attack. But you are not to be bothered because you have achieved something that is real, that is for eternal life. They're supposed to be Christians, Jews, and also Muslims there. Among all of them, I'm surprised to see how they were interpreted, these three great religions, the most uh, contradictory. For Christ has said that if you make any sin with your eyes, commit some sins, then remove your eyes yourself. If one hand does anything wrong, you cut that. I've never seen anybody without an eye or without a hand in the whole of this Christian kingdom. Nowhere. They can cut others, but their own I've never seen. It's very difficult to be a Christian, I think, because this is an impossible situation. For that, we can say that this was for angels, must be for the fallen angels that you take out your eye and cut your hand. And then Muhammad Sahib said, he thought that why only the men are handled by Christ. So he says, no, no, not that you cut it, but let others cut your hand and take out your eye. And for women, it is so that they should be buried in the Mother Earth halfway and should be stoned. Think of American women. What would have happened to them? So very difficult to follow Islam. So impossible. They were very great people, very pure, and they thought that this is the only way people can be kept pure. No? On the contrary, with all these things, compulsion, they become extremely immoral. The suppression does it. And then also this, they call it one that is Islamic laws, Sharia, was actually given by Moses to Jews. You can find it out in the Bible. It was given by Moses to Jews, and the Jews would not accept it. They were sensible to say, we can't accept this, was too much. So that was taken over by Muhammad. So I better put it for this. But with all these doing, people become extremely immoral, extremely quarrelsome, and go to the other side, and such an imbalance is created. But after self-realization, the search culture is born within you. With this search culture, you come into balance. And people are surprised at the Western Sir yogis that, Mother, how have you made their eyes so pure? How can they get rid of these bad habits of looking at every woman or every man? What have you done to their eyes? How have they become so pure? It is the light of your own spirit which is shining through your eyes. It's very important. Again, I would say that the women in the West have to understand what is surgery, not dominating anyone. Here, the women are dominated, not always, but to great extent. And there, what you find that women are dominated. Firstly, they believe in divorce, and they try to harass people with that. This domination, maybe we can say, comes from their upbringing. But Saj Yoga should change completely your ideas. And there should be no domination, but a complete understanding about which I have told you many a times and explained. Still, I must say, I am overwhelmed by the response. And on behalf of the divine power, I would like to thank you very much. It's really a new race that has come. Really. Somewhere somebody goes wrong or something happens, doesn't matter. On the whole, it's such a beautiful race of people. I face them before me. Even in dreams, people could not have believed it. They don't yet believe. But it has happened. You must now have an enlightened faith, which we call as Shraddha. With that enlightened faith, I'm sure you will adhere to the emancipation of human beings. It's your duty now. It is all given free. Of course, Saj Yoga is free. You can have it free. Don't have to pay anything. All right. But you have to give to others. That is very important. It is free to you and you cannot keep it yourself. If you keep it to yourself, you can never be happy. You can never be joyous. So you have to be absolutely collective. And then you will see how it works out. Very surprising in all the European countries, in America, South America, Australia, Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Kuala Lumpur, everywhere I have seen people have become kind. And it told me, Mother, there's no greater joy than seeing people getting self-realization. That is the greatest joy one has. And this is what one has to have in your mind. Of course, there are some people who start criticizing Sahaja, why this, why that, all nonsense. But actually, if you see everybody who is a deep Sahaja wants that Sahaja should spread in their own countries. And then to see that it is accepted all over the world. It is such a wisdom which has come into them. Otherwise, one fellow told me, Mother, I was only worried about my own house, my family, motor car, and this and that. Now, for God not. Now I'm only worried how will I be able to give this joy to others. I cannot be happy alone. And that's what it has happened. And I'm very thankful to you for all of you who have come here all the way to celebrate my birthday. And this is just your love and affection for me. And I also love you very much. May God